Every rapper fears her. Every blog can't stop typing her name, and the industry can't handle the drama she attracts. Chrisean Rock has returned, and her rumors are dragging the entire culture along with her. I am aware that there have been a number of scandals that would make even the most outrageous MCs blush, including broken relationships, fights that went viral, crazy interviews, and late-night admissions. However, no one anticipated this craziness, which only sparked the largest debate to date, pitting her against everyone from her own admirers to business titans. Why does every male she encounters wind up in handcuffs or heartbroken? In a game that was already based on rivalry, treachery, and animosity, how did one lady end up being the face of chaos? Is Chrisean truly toxic? Or is she simply outperforming the men and playing by her own rules? The reality that the media attempted to conceal is about to be revealed, so don't blink. By the end, you'll be wondering if Chrisean Rock is the villain, or simply the most authentic lady in hip-hop, when insider sources' secrets are revealed and a pile of receipts ready to be revealed. When she first appeared on the scene, Chrisean Rock was an unstoppable force of chaos. She didn't enter stealthily. She overcame every obstacle the industry threw at her, including every caution, gate, and last tweet. As is typically the case, it began with a viral moment when Chrisean Wildest traded words and left hooks with girls twice her size on a reality show. Clips catch on quickly. All of a sudden, everyone was curious about this female who fights more fiercely than most men and doesn't care who is shooting. It was a complex response. Her story read like hip-hop legend, just like Chrisean herself. She hustled her way into the music industry, delivering gritty bars over loud 808, and nobody believed her. She was raised in Baltimore, avoiding trouble from the start, so she made them watch, taking but without asking. There was wreckage in the come-up as well. Some of Reed's ex-boyfriends were in court. A few in the emergency room, producers who claimed not to collaborate with her abruptly DM'd her for a feature PR manager who attempted to improve her image, drove her insane on Instagram, and thrived on confrontation. Her Instagram was a highlight reel of unrepentant flexes, furious outbursts, and street battles. She was either adored or despised by her fans, but no one could turn away. The notorious Blueface era followed, which the tabloids couldn't stop covering. Hotel arrests is fought by the club. Insiders whispered about leaked voice notes and covert recordings while millions of people saw breakups and makeups. Audio of Chrisean destroying dressing rooms, yelling at executives, or planning her next big story. However, is it all a charade? Was Chrisean really that poisonous? According to her team, she was misinterpreted as a result of her surroundings. A hustler who must battle for every shred of respect. However, her adversaries had images, texts, receipts, and anecdotes of ruined deals. Friendships and careers that ended before they started. Chrisean continued to press forward in the meantime, releasing diss tracks directed at her detractors. She would dare anyone to stop her from stealing microphones from softer musicians while they were performing at award shows. As her fan base increased, the drama only intensified. Chriseanica's admirers sparked arguments in the comments with detractors. Whether it was a mug image or a new song, every post went viral and record labels rushed to sign her. But always with behavior clauses and the contracts. But Chrisean was nobody's puppet. When she went too far for one label, she'd just bounce to the next, never changing, only collecting more enemies. And through it all, her legend grew. The headlines got messier. The music got wilder. Even her exposes turned into viral events. She'd crash other rappers' interviews, call out rivals on IG Live, and dare anyone to check her in public. So how did Chrisean beck the most toxic woman in hip-hop? By never apologizing, never backing down, and always doubling down on drama. But the real question is, what's the price of being that toxic? And who's about to pay it next? Because if you think you've seen Wild, you haven't seen anything yet. It was supposed to be a regular night on social media, but with Chrisean Rock. Regular never lasts long. Everything blew up when a mysterious Twitter account, one with 0 followers, no profile pic, and a name that screamed. The Insider posted a voice note labeled Chrisean Uncut Truth. Within minutes, it was everywhere. The audio Chrisean in full rage, cursing out a well-known female rapper for stealing her style and talking behind her back. But it wasn't just the language. It was what she threatened. If you ever step on my name again, I'll bury your career. I got dirt on everyone. Try me, sis. I'm not playing with you or anybody in this fake industry. Within hours, fans and haters were on a witch hunt. Who was Chrissy and threatening? Speculation ran wild. Some said Cardi B swore it was Ice Spicy. Few even claimed it was Megan Thee Stallion. Toxic Queen and Chrisean exposed trended globally as TikTokers and YouTubers broke down the audio word by word, searching for clues. But that was just the start. A flood of DMIs, screenshots, and old Instagram lives started to resurface. Chrisean fighting backstage at the award shows, her banning certain women from studios. Rappers. Arpu lost deals after being seen in her circle of an industry. Insiders joined the pylon leaking anonymous group chat logs. Chrissy Anget, real blackmail. That's why some execs don't mess with her. She records everything. A famous XP producer tweeted, then deleted. I signed NDAs just to work with her. Even then, you're never really safe. Suddenly, rival rappers who had beef with Chrisean started linking up. One IG story showed 2 of her enemies in the studio. Hinting at a distraction, Twitter blew up. The anti-Chrisean alliance is coming. And that's when the first real receipt dropped. A leaked group chat showed Chrissy bragging that she had videos, voice notes, and screenshots on everyone who ever crossed her, threatening to leak DMs from more than one superstar if she didn't get respect. But then the twist nobody saw coming. Someone finally called her bluff. A rival rapper rumored to be one of her ex-friend went live and dropped her OWN stack of receipts. Texts of Chrisean starting fights with multiple women, leaked voicemails of Chrisean creating venues. Promoters, even bloggers, declined, showing her allegedly paying trolls to harass her enemies online. The comments went wild. Chrisean S., the villain, and the mastermind. No way she got all these people scared of her. This is toxic on another level. But the most damaging blow, a leaked contract from a major label with Chrisean's signature, spelling out behavioral violation. Clauses listing everything from fighting online threats and even no physical altercations with other artists. Her team scrambled, dropping a statement that only fanned the flames. Chrisean is passionate. The industry is scared of a strong woman. This is all a smear campaign, but nobody was buying it. Fans called out her pattern. Destroy a relationship, threaten. A rival, get exposed, then play the victim until the next headline. But as the internet argued over who was worse, the woman who threatened to burn it all down, or the enemies who finally united against her, a new rumor exploded. There was one more recording out there, a clip so explosive it could ruin more than just cries and care. Because the next receipt wouldn't just shake hip-hop. It would take down anyone who ever sided with her and reveal how deep her chaos really went. If fans thought they'd seen Chrisean Rock's wildest side, they were wrong, because the next leak wasn't just messy. It was nuclear. At 3:00 a.m., an anonymous account dropped a hidden camera video of Chrisean in a private meeting with her labels. Topic: Zach. The footage was shaky, but the audio was crystal clear. Chrisean demanded more money, threatening to air out every single fake handshake in this company. If she didn't get her way, her words echoed across every timeline. I run this circus. They are only scared because I say what they think. I don't get what I want. I'll leak everything. Meals, deems, the real numbers behind these fake charts. Try me. Try me. The reaction was instant. Did Chrisean just threaten to expose the whole label? No way. This is just about a check. What is she really holding over them? This is some next-level blackmail. Hip-hop blogs had a field day running headlines like Chrisean's Power, Money, or War. Will her label bow down or fight back? But the chaos didn't stop there. Suddenly, other rappers started to panic. Listeners who'd once collabed with Chrisean, even calling her. The family began frantically scrubbing their socials, deleting every picture, every video, and every mention of her. Rumors swirled. Was Chrisean bluffing, or did she really have receipts for half the industry? Who was about to get caught in her web? Then a new wave of leaks surfaced, this time targeting those around her. Voice notes of Chrisean exes admitting they'd never seen anyone so wild. She records every fight, et.mes from rising female rappers, warning each other. Chrisean mad don't respond, she twists it and drops it on live. Even one top male rapper thought Untouchable was exposed by a screenshot, revealing he'd secretly tried to pay Chrisean to keep his name out of her drama. The industry was officially on edge. Major podcasts and morning radio shows devoted entire episodes to the Chrisean crisis. Some praised her for beating the boys at their own game. Is this power or just pure toxicity? Others begged labels to drop her for good. She's not just bad for herself, it's bad for herself. Some A-list rappers post throwbacks with Chrisean standing with realness. Others pop up in studios with the OGDS queen, teasing a possible all-female antiquarian anthem. And just when it feels like hip-hop can't get any messier, the Decosseries leak a teaser for episode 2. A shadowy voice promises. The next episode will reveal who paid for Chrisean's silent sand. The top 10 secrets she's been keeping for years. The world waits breathless, because now it's not just about Chrisean Rock, it's about trust, loyalty. And who will still be standing when every secret is out? Just when the world thinks Chrisean Rock is finally finished, when every blog, every IG comment, every rival thinks she's exposed and outnumbered, the docu drops its final teaser. It's a grainy late-night video. Chrisean alone speaking straight into the camera. Her eyes are wild, her voice steady, no tears, no breakdown. You want the real truth? I've been keeping receipts for years, not just on rappers, on labels, execs, even Alisters who paid me to stay quiet about what really happens in hip-hop. I got files, screenshots, voice notes, things that would end people's careers, maybe even get them arrested. So, if you want to keep playing with my name, you better ask yourself, who's really toxic? Because if I go down, I'm taking everyone with me. The screen glitches, cuts to footage of blurred faces, redacted contracts, and hidden camera clips. A list of names, flashes, half-visible superstars, producers, a politician or two. Then the Docosaur's narrator comes in. Next week, the secrets behind the silence will drop. Who paid for her silence? Okay. And who's been blackmailing whom? Is Chrissy the most toxic woman in hip-hop? Or just the only one willing to say what everyone else is scared to admit? Instantly, the internet loses its mind. What does she have on them? She's not just the villain, she's the gatekeeper of every secret in the game. Is this the end of hip-hop as we know it? Suddenly, some of the same celebs who dragged Chrisean start sending her private demis offering money, silence, even public apologies. Anonymous sources claim that top 10 secrets include criminal cover-ups, fake relationships, ghostwriting scandals, and one chart-topping rapper who's not who they say they are. Every fan, every artist, every label boss is glued to their phone, desperate to know if they're on Chrisean list and terrified of what's about to drop next. Because for the first time ever, Chrisean Rock isn't just a problem. She's holding the entire industry hostage. Sano, you've seen it. The secrets, the threats, the names nobody ever thought would get exposed. But the story is only just beginning. Whose side are you on? Is Chrisean Rock the realist in hip-hop, or the most toxic ever? Should the industry thank her for exposing the truth or blacklist her for good? And which top 10 secrets do you think will be revealed next week? Sound off in the comments below. Who do you think paid for Chrisean's lens? Which celebrities do you want exposed? And would you forgive your favorite artist if their name showed up on our list? Smash that like if you're tired of fake friendships, fake beef, and fake industry politics. Subscribe and ring the bell because Part 2 will have the real receipts, real confessions, and the truth nobody thought would ever come out. Tag a friend who needs to see this drama, and let's see who can guess the wildest secret before the next episode drops. Are you Team Chrisean? Team Enough is enough. Is this the end of hip-hop as we know it tour? Just the start of the charade realist era ever. Stay tuned, stay loud, and stay ready, because next week, the whole game changes. You won't want to miss what's coming.